Yes people, good morning, welcome back to the channel. I thought, since I try to get a little bit more content out these days, I might as well film a full week of training. But this car's gonna become what a weirdo filming himself on a run. But yes, I'm going to walk you through a full week of training. I've got HYROX Birmingham in about 10 days now, I think. So just starting off the morning, we have a 35-minute easy run into a 25-minute easy Monday morning, starting the week off right, keeping the heart rate in zone 2 nice and steady, and yeah, enjoying the autumn mornings even though it's a bit grey. But yeah, I'll take you for a full week of training. Me and Lola just had a little 20-minute nap. It's an unusual day routine when they have a busy day. And we work till like 12, half 12, quick 20-minute nap, get up for 1 o'clock and we'll do the second session, which, oh, that was a big yawn, which I am actually going to build up to try and get back to double run days now. So this one, 35-minute easy run, 25-minute easy ski, all at zone 2. This afternoon, another 35-minute run, 25-minute row just to get some more aerobic volume. Reflecting on my last race, my ergs are pretty good, so all my erg volume at the minute is pretty much easy, with a few odd little like stride, interval-y, go style stuff. Yeah, just gonna get some easy work, so 2 hours of easy work today. I might have a little bit of honey for run, because I just had my breakfast this morning and I'm feeling a bit hungry. Make sure you're feeling up plenty on carbohydrates for endurance training, which is another topic of conversation, which I might cover in another video, but we're gonna get the second session in. Nice and steady, easy pace, and Lola is still gonna chill here as well as back. I'll do my 35-minute run. Look at her, man. How cozy she looks. You love them beanbags, don't you? Yeah, so we get the second session in. 2 hours of work, 2 hours of easy work done, and then it is a hard day tomorrow. So the format for myself is easy day, hard day, easy day, hard day, endurance day, rest day, HYROX day. So the HYROX day I've been joining the Sunday classes, but you'll see all that. I'll run through the full week and stuff later on. Let's get this session done. Hello. Good morning. You're not a morning person, are you?
I'm a dog.
I'm a dog. Hey. Manuka honey and a strong espresso. Beautiful. Anyway, Tuesday, which is always a big day of training. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tom coaches the morning of the gym, so it means I have a little bit more time to get my mobility done, which I do on a Tuesday, Thursday, and normally a Saturday or Sunday. So 3 lots of 20 minutes per week. One big thing that's massively helped me with my injuries that I've had over the last few years with like knee surgeries, ankle surgeries, groin surgeries and stuff is consistent mobility. So make sure you are not neglecting your mobility. It's going to help with your HYROX training with things like burpees, with things like sled pull, that range of motion, and the wall balls for that squat depth, which is a big thing these days. So make sure you get your mobility in. 20 minutes, and then obviously we've ate plenty last night because we're going to run in the morning. We'll have a threshold run this morning, 35 minutes worth of threshold split into 3 chunks, and we'll have 5-to-1 work rest ratio. Can we get that done in? And then later on today we have a big station specific session, bit of strength, and then I'll be mainly focused on burpees and wobbles because they're the 2 things I want to work on. But yeah, thresholds, 3 lots of, I think it works out like 11 minutes, 40 seconds. So the way I kind of split my threshold sessions at the minute, my HYROX runs, including the rock zone, are taking about 35 minutes. So I do a 35-minute threshold session, Just split that 35 minutes into different chunks. The first block of training we started it, split it into 5 chunks and 4, and now we're on to 3. And then we can just cycle through that, and again 5 to 1 work rest ratio. But coffee, honey, gonna have a gel beforehand, making sure I'm feeding properly, especially if I'm training fast in the morning. Have a gel halfway through the run and get this session done. Just gotta switch the mind off and get it done. Right, run time. Oh, bloody hell. Tripods all over the shop. Session 1 done. Ended up doing, like I said, 3 lots of 11 minutes, 40 seconds, with 2 minutes, 20 seconds rest. Warm-up wise, on there, I always record things on here. Don't mind my lovely client sketches and all the members who always wall balls, they're not showing up. Warm-up, 10 minutes, nice and easy. And then 3 lots of 20-second strides with 1 minute, 40 seconds recovery jog. So that's the warm-up, so 15 minutes. Set 1, 356 pace. Set 2, 353, and then a big send, 352 to finish, and then it's the 1K 5-minute cool down to end. Going off my grown off run pace, half marathon pace, which was a 4:01 pace. Obviously it's a little bit faster than the threshold, but obviously assault runner is flat, grown off run is not flat, and obviously it's only 35 minutes of threshold compared to 1 hour and 25 minutes of half marathon run, which is what I got. So yeah, good work. Pushed it a little bit in the last round. My heart rate went up to like 181, but you got to push the boundaries a little bit. You can't always stay in the comfort zone. Anyway, gonna carb up, get some fuel in us, and take Lola for a little walk before clients. Time for walkies. And we'll catch us later for session number 2. Quick note: double days of training, get fueling, plenty of carbs. Don't stress too much about getting loads of protein in. Obviously after the first workout, get a good hit of protein in. And then for the rest of the day, it's kind of just carb hits, so bagels, bananas, rice cakes, squares bars, cereals, stuff that's going to digest well, so you're nice and fueled for session number 2. Right, well, back for round 2. It's just a 2-man competition and 2-man, well, 2 dogs as well. Tommy boy's in, he's just done a big threshold bike session. Smashed the can of Celsius.
Surprisingly feel okay though.
He's fine, man. He's an athlete. Tess is going to join in. What's your power clean 1 at max, Tess?
No rep in it.
No rep.
No reps at all day.
I'll have to put the video of Tess no rep and Tom yesterday. She was coach Tess. Right, I'm gonna get a quick warm up in. Gonna do 5 minutes on the ski to just wake myself up, let the caffeine get in my system, and then plan for today is a bit of pre-ab stuff, power cleans in broad jumps of explosive work. Not really doing too much strength at the minute because it's not my weakness at the minute. I just need to get good at burpees and wall balls. So probably will do some threshold ski and row within it, but it's going to mainly be burpees and wall balls. Need to get better. They were just abysmal the last race, but yeah, let's get warmed up. I'll show you a bit of the pre-ab stuff and we'll get cracking. Look at these two, man. It's like a doggy flipping daycare centre. Right, part 1 done. Just a bit of power cleans and broad jumps, some explosive work, nothing daft, because the main thing I need to focus on is then burpees and wall balls. So we've got 6 rounds in total. It's 4 minutes, 10 seconds work. And I'm doing a little bit longer rest today because I want to work a bit more faster paced stuff on stations. So it's 1 minute, 40 seconds rest. 2 minutes, 5 seconds of ski. Gonna try and hold a 1:47 to 1:48. And then 2 minutes, 5 seconds of burpee broad jumps. Trying to get 55 meters. 1 minute, 40 seconds rest, 3 sets of that, and then the same on the rower, so about the same pace. And then wall balls for 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and hopefully try and go unbroken. Rock music's on, come on. Gloves are on as well. It's a new thing, man. It's a new trend these days, isn't it? Wearing gloves in a race. But anyway, 6 sets, 4-minute 10-second intervals. Try and keep the intensity high, but plenty of recovery just to keep the technique good. And yeah, see how we get on. Paul on the YouTube, we're done with session. Tom reckons he'd rather get a hard session. Well, it's just running.
Hey?
Just a run session in the later in the day.
Yeah, I'd rather do like threshold, hour rest, threshold.
He'd rather do back-to-back threshold sessions. I don't know actually. I prefer just doing a big massive slog of a session to be fair, but I'd rather get it all done in the morning.
Yeah.
Definitely rather get, I'm a morning person. Like that was a struggle getting going there. I was in my mind, I was like, I should just do zone 2 and I'll do that session tomorrow, but once it's done, innit? Right, anyway, session done, that was horrible. It started out, to be fair, nice and it wasn't too bad, the burpees.
First bit was nice.
Burpees wasn't too bad. I hit my paces on the burpees. I wanted 580 metres, which was a 147 pace on the ski, held 147 pace. And then I wanted 55 metres on the burpees, which I hit. And on the second one, I wanted 580 metres, which is a 147, but I managed to hold 145 on the rower. And then I wanted 55 and broken wall was each round. I think the first one, I didn't overwork myself 3 times. I think I did 55. Second one, I definitely did 55. The last one, I did 40 unbroken. Absolutely went to me death. And then finished off the last 15, even though I went over the timer. But gonna have one of these lovely pots by our boys Ian at Taste. Go on, zoom in on that rather than me. Get zoomed in on it. Flipping lovely these. However, these aren't the best ones. The rhubarb apple crumble ones are the ones. And Tom's got a meal deal. Oh, he's got a pot. There we go.
I don't have a meal deal.
Process 10, I think, for discount if you're based in the north. I don't know if they ship in the UK. Why anyway? Huh? Salt caramel all by notes. 28 grams of protein. Right, anyway, day of training done. Easy day tomorrow, and then another double threshold.
One day with me, what would you do?
That's a good question. We do a double threshold day.
Good sesh, Tess. Well done.
Test PG.
My dog got kidnapped halfway through that session by Brian. Alright, see you tomorrow. Yes, people. Wednesday. Another easy day done. 2 easy sessions. You know, after a session when you can't speak properly because you need a bit of hydration. Yeah, same as Monday. 35-minute run in the morning with a 25-minute ski. Couple hours rest, some food. 35-minute run, 25-minute row. Row paces were nice, 155.4 at a nice steady 130 BPM. Yeah, just an easy day, nothing exciting to film today. The old right knee, where I've told my meniscus before, has been a little bit niggly. I've been doing a lot of wall balls recently, so I think it's time to take its toll a little bit, but we've got one more hard day tomorrow, and then we are exactly 1 week out from Birmingham, so it's time to taper back. Just doing a little 1 week taper for this race, and then because we've got Dublin in a few weeks time, we'll probably do a bit more of a 10-day taper for that. Just the 1 week taper for this one. Yeah, easy day done, 2 sessions in the bag, and yeah, nice little hard double day tomorrow. See you then. Yes, people, good morning. Thursday, big session completed, just letting Laura out for a week. That one really stung. After like an easy day yesterday, I felt absolutely knackered still. I went to bed dead early. Definitely need to start tapering soon. So this is the last big day of training because we are 1 week out. It's Thursday today, next Thursday we're racing. So this morning, usual routine in the morning mobility, black coffee, bit of honey, to the gym. 15-minute warm-up, 10-minute easy with 3 lots of 20-second strides with an easy jog in between to make it up to the 15 minutes. A little bit of a breather, and then we went into 6 rounds of 2 minutes 55 seconds at 5k pace, so about 3:30, and then 2 minutes 55 at probably between a 5 and a 5:15 pace, so like an easy jog recovery. 6 rounds, 35 minutes of work, which worked out about 4:8 pace. Noel's just currently, having a big fat poo. And then a little 5-minute cool down, but session 1 done, banana, PT, and then we're gonna have breakfast later on. And then in for another big session, round 2, but we're gonna quickly take you out because my client's here. Round 2. Right, oh, that's very zoomed in. Strength, front squats, box jumps. 7 sets of 1. New set every 1 minute 25 seconds. We're going to attempt 117.5. Tom's like a little child when it comes to front squats. He'll be fine. I might struggle. My knee's hanging off, but my knee's sleeving up. 117, 7 sets of 1, straight after 1 set of box jumps. We're not going to go too high on the box jumps though. One down. Good lad. Right, yo, part 2. A little bit of burpee and wall ball conditioning. So similar format to this morning, how it's work hard, recover on the move. Work hard, recover on the move. We're gonna go, what have I wrote down? 63 seconds burpee broad jumps. 1 minute 32 recovery assault bike, probably at like 60 RPM. I'm going to try and hold that for the recovery. 6 sets of that, straight into the same thing. 63 seconds wall balls with a 12 kilo into 1 minute 32 assault bike, allowing a bit more recovery on the stations, same as the other day, just so I can push the intensity. Stations are always a bit more intense than the running. But about 32 minutes of work I think this one is, but not too bad. Not too bad. Tom's going to do some sled pulling, some wall balls. See how we get on. Disgusting test. Oh. Finito. Oh, 32 minutes of work. That was hard, them wall balls, man. If I don't go and broken and wobbles anytime soon, I'm gonna cry.
How many we get?
20 between, I know it myself, so between 26 and 29, the last one I got 31. I just went until I couldn't do anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, burpees in the 63 to 65 set I was getting between 31 and 35 meters. Wall balls.
Tess, will we do a review?
With a few no rep ones, 26, and the last set I got 31, I think. But last big double day done. Before Birmingham, recovery time.
Staying warm.
Right, we're back, Friday. Introducing Coach Steve, who can't flip and warm myself up.
This is my turn.
This is what happens when you live in Australia for flipping 2 years. You're sat next to a heater when you come back to England.
It's ridiculous.
And we've got one of these hand warmers from Costco. Right, anyway, plan, we're going to do a big zone 2 session. I should probably be tapering right now and not do as much volume, but we're going to do 2 hours because I like training. So 2 hours of running and some assault bike, but just all steady away. I'm trying to get this hand warmer turned on for you. Anybody who's got who works in a gym or owns a gym and it's like a storage unit, like a shed, and there's no heating. Gonna review these Costco hand warmers. Right, that's turned on. Let that heat up and see what you think.
Thank you.
Look at that,
Robin,
man.
I'm coming.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
Right, trying to get some upper body strength work in because I'm weak as everything. Just higher strength, higher weight stuff, lower reps. Just gonna pair up strict press and a pec in the day row. So this week's 7 sets of 1 every 1 minute, 25 seconds. Gonna do them both. So my overhead pressing is horrendous. So I've only got 55 kilo on the bar, which is abysmal. But we're probably gonna do FX again next year. So I need to get this 1 rep max up. My best is 62.5 kilos, but I'm nowhere near that at the minute. And my shoulders are tired from yesterday's wall balls, but gonna get 7 sets in every 2 minutes, every 1 minute 25 seconds, sorry. 1 strict press, 1 pin the lay row. Strength done. Now for some kind of strength endurance. We're gonna do a 10-minute EMOM, 5 pull-ups strict, 10 push-ups in the same minute, so 15 reps. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. That was only for the 8 rounds. I'm not getting 10. Right, Tom sent me a super challenge this week at the gym, 1k ski for time. I think my record, I'm gonna double check, is 3:11. But I know I was just fresh going into that one. I would like 3:10, like, we'll see. My arms are a bit jelly off that flipping tiny little emo I did. Right, anyway, let's see how I get on. 1k ski. God, I fucking hate these little intervals. I'd rather do a 60-minute HYROX work rather than a 3-minute one. Go on!
Go on, lad.
A few moments later.
Horrible, man. It still hurts. I don't want to move.
Is it dead?
I've just recovered. That'll wipe you out, that sort of stuff. Stupid idea that is. Anyway, That's definitely a week of training done. I'm still dizzy. My previous PB was 309, by the way, put it on screen. So I didn't beat that, but did a big session in the morning anyway, and a big week of training. Right, fuck you, Tom. See you later. Right, that'll do for today. I'm gonna go home, rest, and get some food in me. See you later, pal. I'll see yous tomorrow if I film anything. Good morning. It's Saturday. I couldn't sleep very well, so I got up. I'm doing an hour easy on the bike in the heat, so I'll keep some layers on. I'm in the office in the gym. Put the heater on the corner, and hopefully I'll be sweating soon. Nothing crazy, just sort of 1 hour, just to get a sweat on before work. Catches when I'm dripping with sweat. Oh, don't know if you can really see. I'm flipping, dripping. Heart rate's 140, I'm only holding 205 watts. It's not good for me. It's not what the heat does to you. 25 minutes to go. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, that is quite tough. Even though the watts are lower, it's flipping hard in that heat. What, like 15-20 watts less than I would normally do. Anyway, that was completely unnecessary, but I felt like I needed it for the old ticker. Just got an hour in, and now it's time to set up for the classes. We might do some Pilates later, we'll see how I feel. Anyway, Saturday, active recovery. Should have probably been a rest day, but woke up at my normal time and fancied getting some work in, so we get it done, because who cares about optimal peak performance? We do fitness for our mind and body, don't we? So, and I run the bike done.
Lovely. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Stay low on 1. Don't move. You're going to lift that right heel. Back down. Left heel. And back down. 2, 1. Stand it up. Oh. Give those legs a little bit. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Well done. Give those legs a little shake. I love the looks I get after these lunges. Great. Right, we're going to go into a kids.
Tell you what, bloody Pilates, man. Nearly killed us that. Well done, dear. You enjoy your Pilates?
I haven't had any breakfast yet, so just...
Oh, we're fist pumping?
Yeah.
Oh. Fist pumping, right. Saturday done.
Yeah.
That killed me one, I thought. Big HYROX Sunday. Leave day at the class. This is my partner today, unfortunately. Manchester prep, hang on, right, let's be quiet, we're doing the intro. Just in a flip warm up there. And these two flipping numpties over there. Still a 440 bloody warm up. So I'm glad Tom's going to be on the bike today. To do my own thing. What? Oh dear, this is going to hurt.
Obviously, if you're not going to
Got to chase this, man.
3 laps around the gym.
I've got to chase this.
If not, you can go to like 7
2:25 bloody marathon, that lad. Here we go. I couldn't even hold a sub 3. Here we go.
I'm always gonna be me.
That'll do me. 60 minutes, finished with 600 broken wall balls. Let these lads still graph. I'll do me, lads. You keep working. Come on. Come on, Tom, lad. Come in, man, Sarah. Stop chatting. Got 145 pace, son. He's got nothing there. I feel like a right sky there coming out on that one, but got to be sensible. The rest of the team's grafting. Caitlin, I want to see 139. Come on. Oh, she's gone. Time. Right, I realise I'm a little bit lower down here, but we are going to do a little bit of a week review. Seems we've finished a full week of training. It is currently Sunday, the 19th of October, and we're racing on Thursday in Birmingham. Just got the start time, 8 PM. So first wave for the men's pro. Just going to load up my Polar Flow app. This is what I normally use for my track, and I've got like a little Polar watch and a heart rate monitor, but I don't necessarily really track heart rate loads. I kind of just go off RPE, but I do track kind of my hours of training just so I can see where I'm at. So I'm at about 13 hours of training this week, which is about a standard week of training, to be fair for me. Obviously it says 13 hours, 45 minutes, but I'm going to ignore Pilates yesterday because it wasn't really anything too intense. That last session today ended up being, I cut it short at the hour marks, 59 minutes, 25 seconds. In total, so pretty decent workout, but that'll do for the hard training now. In terms of like my mindset going into races and my thoughts on tapering, I think for the average person, there isn't really a massive need to taper. I think definitely have an easier week going into a race, so I've literally reduced that volume there in that session by about 10-15 minutes. I'll have a really easy day tomorrow. On Monday, probably do kind of half of what we're doing on a recovery day, so 35-minute run, 25-minute erg, and that'll be it. Tuesday, depending on how I feel, I might rest, do a full rest day, or because I normally do a hard day on Tuesday, I might do a little bit of something just in the morning, but single day. There will definitely be one full recovery rest day in before Birmingham, and then we'll do a shakeout session, and then it's race day, and it's time to go. So I'm not really a big fan of rest days, but they are, I would say, one per week is a good amount of number to get in. Just depends how you feel. Like yesterday, I woke up and I felt all right, and I felt like I wanted to mentally do something. So I did a 60-minute easy bike on the Pilates session. So again, we do this for fun. Obviously, if it is a serious race, for example, if I qualify for World Championships, I will probably stick to a full tapering protocol. Probably get a coach to program stuff for me so I don't do my own thing. But in terms of just normal races, I go into it more recovered than I normally would be going to another session, but just another workout. It's a bit of fun. I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I've done it before where I've just went too serious, too all in, and I've lost the enjoyment for it, and I actually get a worse result from it. So that's just the mindset for myself. So yeah, like I said, hours of training, about 13 hours. I'm normally between 12 and I've done up to 16 before, but at the minute it's going to be between 12 and 13 in season. Going for the easy day, hard day method. Easy days, all zone 2, hard days, double threshold with a little bit of strength and obviously station work in there. And then there's always one big workout within the week. So I think it's always good to just throw a longer 60-70 minute grindy session in there, especially when you're in and around race season, just to keep you kind of up to that race pace. Doesn't mean you have to go full send everyone, doesn't mean that you have to do 100 broken wall balls or do all the stations in the exact order. Just some sort of grindy long workout just to get yourself mentally used to what it's going to feel like and get used to that discomfort in a HYROX race, because it is uncomfortable. So yeah, HYROX Sundays, process driven fitness is always my long grindy one, so my Sunday sessions are always big. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll do probably some more full weeks of training, but again, just balancing training around full-time job, all in the gym, this, that and the other. I don't believe in HYROX you need to be training superly duperly high volume, which a lot of people are doing, like 20 plus hours a week. I literally just listened to the podcast with Tiago, who was obviously Rokovich's coach, talking about the hours of training that he does. I think he does up to 16 to 18, maybe 20 hours max. And this is the guy who's just brought the world record. Doesn't need to do crazy amounts of volume. I think if you enjoy training loads of volume and you've got the time to do it, it's not going to affect the rest of your life, then go for it. But I think for HYROX, it's a nice sport that you probably don't need to train the crazy amount of volume that you would for an Ironman, a marathon, an ultra marathon, all them sort of super long endurance events, because it's like an hour to 90-ish minute event. You probably only really need to train. You probably get away with training once a day, an hour to 90 minutes per day, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, and still get a pretty decent result. But obviously I'm just doing double thresholds and get a bit more volume because I do want sub 60. So that's my thoughts on things anyway. Any questions, let me know. If you like the kind of way that I train, obviously I offer one-to-one personalised online coaching, but we've also got our group process-driven group online coaching, which is very tailored towards HYROX. Link down below, just then click the online coaching inquiry link and there's an option for both one-to-one coaching and our group coaching. Send the inquiry across and I'll get back to you within a few days. Or you can just message me on Instagram, either on the gym's Instagram, process.drivenfitness, or mine, which is Brendan Pearson Fitness, an email and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's me waffling. Another video done, another week of training done. Time to get another race. Don't know if I'm going to have a little cameraman or camera woman for this one because Bryony's not coming, so we'll see if there's a Birmingham vlog, but I will do a full race review afterwards because it seemed to go down quite well in Rome, and it'd be nice to see if I've improved or not. But going into it with a bit of fun, with a mindset of it's going to be a bit of fun, but also hurt a lot at the same time because HYROX always does. It's enough of me waffling. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.